You know how sometimes you wish you had, like, a superpower, something that could just massively boost your ability to get stuff done?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, today we're diving into a force that's kind of doing just that for a lot of people: artificial intelligence, specifically its huge impact on productivity.
That's right. We're going deep on the ideas in this document. AI Unleashed, Transforming Productivity for the 100X Generation by Vivek. It's really all about understanding how AI is fundamentally changing the game
Mhm.
for professionals, entrepreneurs, creators, you name it.
Exactly. So think of this as us, digging through Vivek's paper to pull out the really key stuff. How AI is making people way more productive, some maybe surprising ways it's being used, and, well, what this whole shift really means for how we work.
hmm
Our mission here is basically to give you a clear picture of this transformation.
And this term Vivek uses, the 100X generation. He's
Yeah.
talking about people who aren't just aiming for like small tweaks. No, they're actively trying to use tech like AI to, well, multiply their output, like exponentially. It's a whole mindset, really, focused on these huge transformative results.
Okay, so let's get into the nuts and bolts then. According to Vivek, what are the main ways AI is giving this 100x generation that productivity edge?
Well, the document points to some pretty fundamental shifts. First off, just think about all those routine tasks that just eat up your day.
Oh yeah, like paperwork, scheduling.
Exactly. Processing invoices, setting up meetings, the kind of stuff that keeps you from the real work.
Mm-hmm.
AI is great at automating these.
Uh-huh.
It just frees up your time for more strategic things. Imagine getting back hours every week just by like handing off those repetitive jobs to an intelligent system.
That alone sounds like a total game changer, especially if you feel bogged down by the daily grind. So, okay, saving time is big. What else? How else is AI boosting productivity?
Another really key thing is how AI improves decision making.
Mm.
It can process and analyze just vast amounts of data way faster, way more thoroughly than any person could.
Right.
So this lets you make quicker, much more informed choices. And it might uncover insights or patterns that honestly you'd probably just miss otherwise.
Hmm.
Think about having like this superpowered analyst sifting through market trends or customer data to help guide your strategy.
So it's not just about being faster, it's about making smarter moves because you have a much, much deeper understanding of all the info. What about tailoring things to individuals? Does it do that?
Yeah, absolutely. That's where personalized workflows come in. Vivek talks about how AI can actually learn your specific work habits.
Oh, interesting.
And then it adapts to optimize your schedule, even help manage your tasks better. It's kind of like having the smart assistant that gets your rhythm and helps you work in the way that's most effective for you, maybe cutting down distractions, maximizing focus.
Wow, okay. That level of customization sounds incredibly powerful. And collaboration.
Mm.
How's AI changing how we work together?
The document definitely highlights improvements there too, driven by things like natural language processing, virtual assistants.
Mm.
Think about AI tools that can just, transcribe and summarize your meetings automatically, or even help people communicate across language barriers in real time.
Yeah.
That could make teamwork so much more efficient, clearer understanding, doesn't matter where your colleagues are based.
Okay, all right. So those are the foundational benefits. Now, Vivek gets into some specific, like, really transformative applications. What were some examples that jumped out at you from the text?
One really interesting area is what he calls intelligent automation. This isn't just your basic automation. It's more like AI fused with those traditional tools,
Okay.
like customer service chatbots. They can handle much more complex questions now. Or advanced robotic process automation, RPA.
Right, RPA.
Yeah, but AI-powered RPA systems can manage really complex workflows across different software. They streamline operations and, crucially, cut down way more on human error than the older automation could.
So it's like giving regular automation a brain, basically, letting it handle trippier stuff. Okay, what's another big application?
Data-driven insights, that's another huge one. Vivek really emphasizes how these AI analytics tools can just chew through massive data sets super fast and find predictive patterns.
Predictive, so like seeing what might happen next.
Exactly. Imagine being able to, anticipate market shifts or figure out what customers might need before they even ask. It lets you be proactive with your strategy, not just reacting all the time.
That ability to kind of see around the corner using data. Yeah, that sounds like a massive competitive advantage. How about learning? Professional development, is AI involved there too?
Yep. Under adaptive learning and development, AI is creating these really personalized learning experiences.
Oh, so?
Well, these platforms can tailor the content directly to your specific knowledge gaps, your learning style.
Hmm.
It makes the whole professional growth thing much more efficient, much more effective.
Hmm.
It's about getting the right info to the right person just when they need it. Helps with, actually remembering stuff and building skills faster.
It's like having a personal tutor for your career path. Okay, and finally, Vivek mentions AI's role in creativity, which, well, that might surprise some people.
It does seem counterintuitive sometimes, right? But he points out that by handling all that routine time-sucking stuff,
Mhm.
AI actually frees up our human brain power for more innovative thinking, for tackling complex problems.
Okay, that makes sense.
He even gives examples like AI helping generate initial design ideas or offering new perspectives on tricky issues.
Yeah.
It acts more like a partner to human creativity, not really a replacement.
So it's not killing creativity. It's almost like clearing the decks mentally so more creative work can happen.
Yeah.
Interesting. The document then shifts gears a bit, talks about real-world success stories.
Mm.
Can you share some examples of how this is actually playing out?
Absolutely. Vivek points to tech startups, for instance. They're like prime examples of using AI for really rapid growth.
How are they doing that?
They're using automation to make their operations super lean, and they're heavily using data analytics to adapt really fast, disrupt existing markets. Their agility often comes from that smart AI use.
Yeah, that makes sense. Startups need to be nimble. What about the big guys? Large established corporations?
He notes they're also increasingly integrating AI, trying to become more agile, speed up product development.
Yeah, okay.
By applying AI in different areas, R&D, supply chain, you name it, they can respond quicker to what the market wants and get new stuff out to customers faster.
And it's not just companies, is it? What about individual, like freelancers, creators? Are they using this stuff too?
Oh, definitely. Vivek stresses how versatile AI is. Freelancers, creators, they're using AI to optimize their own workflows.
Like how?
Things like automating social media posts, managing admin tasks, even getting help generating content ideas. It lets them focus more on their actual creative work, maximize their output. Shows AI isn't just for the huge corporations.
It really sounds like AI is becoming this, well, almost indispensable tool everywhere. Okay, looking ahead then. What's Vivek's take on the future of AI in boosting productivity even more?
He talks about moving towards hyper-personalization.
Hyperpersonalization.
Yeah, where AI systems get even more deeply tuned into our individual needs, our preferences, adapting in real time, maybe even anticipating what we need before we ask.
Wow. That level of sort of intuitive help that could seriously streamline things. What else does he see coming?
Vivek also talks about the potential for much deeper human AI collaboration. As the way we interact with AI gets more natural, more intuitive, the partnership between people and machines will get stronger. He thinks this will unlock new creative possibilities, let us tackle problems that were maybe too complex before, with either humans or AI working alone.
It paints a picture of a much more symbiotic relationship with tech, doesn't it?
It really does.
And what about access? Will these powerful AI tools just be for the big players with deep pockets?
Well, the document suggests a trend towards the democratization of AI.
Meaning?
Meaning these powerful tools will become more and more accessible to individuals, to small businesses, kind of leveling the playing field. It could potentially redefine what productivity even looks like for everyone, not just those with massive resources.
That's actually a really empowering thought that this productivity power could become available much more widely. Okay, so to wrap this up, what's the main takeaway from Vivek's look at AI and this 100x generation?
I think the core message, really, is that AI isn't just a small improvement. It's genuinely a transformative force. It's reshaping productivity in really profound ways.
Yeah.
Through automation, better insights, personalized experiences, helping creativity. It's fundamentally changing how we approach work and how we innovate.
Absolutely. And it feels like it's not just about doing things faster, right? It's about unlocking totally new levels of potential, letting you achieve more.
Exactly right. It's about embracing these capabilities to really redefine what's possible in whatever you're doing.
So here's something to think about. What really does become possible when the power of AI, which used to be mainly for huge companies, is actually readily available? For individuals, for small teams, what kind of unimaginable projects or breakthroughs might you be able to achieve? It's definitely something worth exploring, checking out the AI tools available now and thinking how they could boost your own potential.